So I got my hands on the new YSL Libre Vanille Couture 2 days ago. I have been testing it since then, so I thought that I will quickly hop on the camera and share my initial thoughts. Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Diana and I am a fragrance enthusiast who has been collecting fragrances over the last 5 years. Here on this channel, we talk about all fragrances. It doesn't matter if it's niche, designer or Middle Eastern, the ultimate goal is just to smell good and feel good. So, as I mentioned in the intro, I was able to purchase the new Libre Vanille Couture from YSL. I have been testing it for the last 2 days and I have some thoughts. Of course, 2 days is usually not enough to form a good opinion about a fragrance. However, I think there are a few things that you may want to know before you purchase it. So let's jump into it. If I'm not mistaken, Vanille Couture is the 7th Libre in YSL's line. I am not surprised about the amount of flankers, as in fact, I am also very much enjoying the line. My favorite is the original EDP, but I know that a lot of people find it a bit too sharp and sometimes even a bit masculine leaning. Vanille Couture comes in this beautiful golden bottle and still has the famous YSL logo embossed in the middle. This fragrance is featuring the notes of bourbon vanilla, orange blossom, vanilla caviar, rum and lavender. So the first thing that was very different in this fragrance compared to the other Libre versions is that they removed the fruity citrusy opening. I have to say I was a bit disappointed about it, as I have always enjoyed this part of the fragrance. It definitely carries the same Libre DNA, as it has a slightly sharp lavender and they amped up the vanilla in this one. The opening reminded me to the dry down of the original EDP, but with a bit more sharpness. It was surprising to me because I expected that the extra vanilla and vanilla caviar would make this composition a bit more warm and creamy. However, my nose is picking up something airy but kind of cold sweet. Maybe there is some musk in it, which was not disclosed as a note, or they just significantly toned down the orange blossom as well, and the fragrance lost its creaminess. I have the original Libre EDP, Libre Intense, Libre La Parfum, and Flowers and Flames already in my collection, so let's do a quick comparison to the other flankers. The most obvious comparison would be Libre Intense, which also has a very strong vanilla base. The biggest difference is the type of vanilla in Libre Intense. That one is warm, inviting and dark, and it is not necessarily gourmand. In Vanille Couture, the vanilla is similar to vanillin. It is very sweet and it has that kind of cold feeling that I already mentioned. Vanille Couture is also a bit lighter. Even though it is nicely lingering around, the performance is not really competing with the other flankers. After a good hour, I reached the dry down and it also became a skin scent. It remained very sweet and vanillic. By the dry down, it lost the sharpness and it smelled like a light, sweet, musky vanilla on my skin. Comparing it to Flowers and Flames, the difference is the creamy coconut and the fruity opening that Vanille Couture doesn't have. Flowers and Flames has also a thicker texture. It is not as light and airy as Vanille Couture. It doesn't make too much sense to compare it to Le Parfum, as they are completely different perfumes. Le Parfum has always been a kind of sexy big sister of the Libres, with a lot of dark vanilla and saffron. Another thing that I wanted to mention is Vanille Couture is supposed to have a note of rum. I have been searching for the rum in this fragrance, but I have not been able to find it. To my nose, rum is usually not necessarily like a real alcoholic drink in perfumes, but a note that gives a very specific texture to the fragrance. But here I'm not able to find that texture. If I want to rank the 5 Libres in my collection, then the order would be the followings. Number 5 spot goes to this new release. It is not bad, but I feel that I need to test it further in different weather conditions to really get to know it. As number 4 spot is Flowers and Flames. I really like the creamy coconut in it, but I still find it a bit too sweet sometimes. The Le Parfum will get the 3rd place, even though I am enjoying it. Sometimes I feel that it is a bit too much. It is less versatile than the other perfumes on the 1st and 2nd place. Number 2 is the Intense version, and I think this is the vanilla-based version, which was made right. It is warm and inviting, perfect for colder days. And I guess it is not a surprise, number 1 will be the original Libre EDP. It was my original love, and I think this is the most versatile of all. It is all year around, it has a presence but still fits any occasions. So in overall, I think we see here a trend with the new designer releases. The new Born in Roma Ivory has been a disappointing release for a lot of people, as it is light-wearing, airy and only moderately sweet. According to the reviews, it is carrying the same Born in Roma DNA, but it feels like that it is a kind of clean girl version of the original one. I have the same feeling about the new Vanille Couture release as well. They removed the fruitiness. They toned down the floral notes and created an airy but still a bit sharp, cold feeling and lighter wearing vanilla fragrance with some lavender. It is pretty. I'm not saying that it is bad, but definitely not what I expected. Also, since it has a lot of vanilla, I will put back this on the shelf and wait until we get some colder days, and I hope that by then it will become a bit deeper and warmer. So this was it for today. If you like this video, please hit the like button and also consider to subscribe to my channel. Have you been excited for this release, or have you had any chance already to try it? Please let me know about your experience in the comments. And until the next time, bye bye.